Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to talk to you about how I got into K-pop and my top 5 K-pop artists. Spoiler alert, they're all girl groups. How did I get into K-pop? Well, baby metal. When I was watching baby metal videos, there'd always be, in the related videos at the side, other Japanese things but also some K-pop things. And I'd try them out. Most of them would be Japanese, but then I came across certain K-pop groups. I thought, that's even better than this. Dived into the K-pop rabbit hole after that. I love baby metal because it was fresh for me, brand new genre. I will be doing a video about them soon. After diving down the K-pop rabbit hole, just became obsessed with it. It was completely new to me. It was so catchy, so fresh. That's all I listened to for at least a year straight. It also helped me with my mental health. I was depressed at the time, and finding all these new artists, all these catchy songs really raised my mental state. So I'm always going to be grateful for finding K-pop. I'm so glad I didn't turn my nose off at it just because it was in Korean or Japanese. I'm so glad that I explored it because that really helped my mental health, like I've just said. Here's my top 5 K-pop artists. Number 5, Blackpink. Why have I got them at number 5? Well, they're the easiest group to know. Anybody who knows anything about K-pop will know Blackpink. I think Boombayah is the most catchiest song I've ever heard. I wasn't too keen on Doo 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 when it first came out. I've grown to like it now. Mostly the rap part I didn't really like. But it's still a catchy song, still better than most K-pop groups out there. Now my favourite member was Jennie, but since, over the past couple of years, it's sort of changed to Rosé at the end there. I love her solo songs, On the Ground. Anyway, Blackpink, number 5. Number 4, Oh My Girl. So why do I like them? Well, when I first got into them, I thought they had the most angelic voices you've ever heard. Especially Yua, I believe her name is. Sorry if I'm pronouncing these wrong. I have no idea how to pronounce Korean names or stage names. They came out with some nice angelic songs. Then they came out with Non-Stop and Dun Dun Dance. For me, that was one of the best songs of last year, K-pop wise. I think they're just getting better and better with time. So for me, they are number 4. And of course, my favourite member has got to be Yua. Have you heard that song? Okay, so number 3, AKMU, or Act On Musician. Now, why the number 3? Have you heard her voice? Her voice has got to be the best voice I have ever heard, hands down. That is purely why they are number 3. So at number 2 is Itzy. I think they've got a good combination of cuteness and sexiness. Sexiness has not really been a thing in Korea for a while. I think they've got a good energy as well as catchiness. It's not hard to see why I put them at number 2. My favourite member would be Edzy. I think she's got the best eyes in that group. I think she was being bullied because of her eyes, but I think her eyes are her best feature. And at number 1, who else? You've seen my t-shirt twice. I could make countless videos on why I like Twice. I probably have to script them because I find it hard to bring out my words. So why have I put Twice at number 1? Well, firstly, they were the first K-pop group I became addicted to. The First song I ever heard was Likey. Became addicted to that for months. The first K-pop CDs I bought were Twice. The first merch I bought was Twice. I feel like Twice were one of the things that helped me get out of my depression and improve my mental state. And it's not hard to see why. If you don't know Twice, please check them out. Okay, and my favourite member has always been Jungyoung, if that's how you pronounce her name. So now it's time for some honourable mentions, the ones that didn't make the top 5. So first of all, BTS. Probably the only boy group that I really like, K-pop wise. I mean, they do have some good songs, but just not enough for me to put them in my top 5, you know, unfortunately. Sorry guys. Number 2, StayC. They're one of the newer groups. I've liked every song they've put out so far. So there you go, they're my honourable mentions. Third one, Weekly. I think they bring quite a lot of freshness to K-pop. Kind of moved away from the sort of cuteness era, and they've sort of brought that back. Next one, now this person was so close to being in my top 5, Alexa. She recently won the American Song Contest. Good on her. I feel like she was quite helpful for me, helping me get into K-pop, because she spoke, obviously her first language is English. You know, her songs are really catchy too, and I loved the sort of AI trooper theme she had going on at the time. Everglow. Now I like this group because they sort of emphasise the dancing over the visuals or the singing. And every time I watch them, I'm impressed by how much energy is given over. It's Saturday. I think this group has a unique cuteness about them. Some catchy songs. Well, there isn't a song I don't like from them. I haven't heard much from them recently. I'm a bit worried about them. Is NiziU. I'm not sure if you consider this group K-pop or not, because considering they're all Japanese, they sing in Japanese. Obviously run by JYP, Korean company. There isn't a song they've put out that I don't like. They would have been in my top 5, but considering the fact that they sing in Japanese, they're all Japanese, I'm not sure everyone would consider them K-pop. I do, but maybe not for this video. Next one, Gfriend. Pretty solid group. I don't know if I like all their songs, maybe every second song or third song. So that is why they dropped down to the honourable mentions and are not in my top 5. Last one, not sure if you consider this person K-pop or not, is last one, Rayon Lee. Not sure if you consider her K-pop. So there's a lot of covers, K-pop covers, Japanese anime song covers, and I think she has, I know I say this a lot about K-pop artists in this video, but one of the best voices I have heard. She's very good at these covers. I watch just about every video she puts out and hope she continues for a long time. She does have a few original songs which I suggest you check out. Okay, that is it for this video, my top 5 K-pop artists and why I got into K-pop. If you'd like to know my top 5 songs of any of these artists, please comment below. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and leave some comments. This was quite a hard video for me to make if you know me or watched my previous videos. So thank you very much if you've watched this video. See you later.